go interactive with
Kait.
Lots of hugs and celebrations, smiles all around as the Wounded Warrior Run BC 2016 team arrives here in Qualicum Beach, leaving Port Hardy on February the 22nd. Allan, what does this run mean to you?
Well, this run, since I started this run, was to showcase a valuable tool that I use to help me cope. You know, being a sufferer of post-traumatic stress disorder, it's important that I share this with fellow brothers and sisters in arms who have suffered the same type of experience that I have. You know, the suffering in silence, sheltering myself and just pushing people away. And when I was in my darkest place, to help me feel somewhat normal, I used running as one of those tools just to kind of ground me. So for me, it's invaluable that I share this with the rest of my brothers and sisters and for anybody and everybody out there.
Is it making a difference? Are people understanding the issue?
I think so. You're standing right in front of me, so it's obviously the awareness, the education, and just the general ability to talk about post-traumatic stress disorder is getting out there. So I think that the old taboo of you can't talk about our traumas, we can't talk about our feelings, thus we can't talk about post-traumatic stress disorder is slowly but surely starting to go to the wayside, and I'm very, very proud of that.
Do you want to share what caused your stress at all? Any details?
You know, the biggest thing is I've heard and I've been asked so many times. I've also heard so many different stories in my own story. You know, so often do we focus on the traumas that cause post-traumatic stress disorder, or we always want to showcase the stories. For me, I'm trying to stay in the positive. You know, I can sit here and think about 1,000 negative things. The real challenge nowadays is to stay positive, even when I'm interacting in the human-to-human contact, getting even somewhat emotional myself. I just want to stay positive regardless of what it is. So I say the trauma's over coffee and maybe a beer one day.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, Chico, you were greeted by a friend. What role does Chico play?
Chico is soon to be Vancouver Island Compassion Dogs. Were absolutely amazing in accepting me into their program of acquiring a service dog. So Chico and I were matched about a month ago, and we're going through the 52-week program to certify us as a service dog / sufferer vet team.
And you guys will stay together working as a team?
As long as, yeah.
As long as he doesn't poop on the floor, right?
Well, as long as he doesn't need any gloves, so we'll just leave it as that.
Okay. And how does he help? So if running helps you out of the dark places, how does an animal do that?
You know, there's so much to having a service animal such as Chico, because for me, I had one sole person in my life, and that was my wife. She was there all the time. She went through all the stuff with me, and she was kind of the brunt end. And as much as it hurts me to say that, she's gone through a heck of a lot. And she's always had to pick up the pieces. She's always had to mend the home. She's always had to be the person that when I was down and about to take it up. And as well, when I was activated or I was triggered or I was going through a horrible time, she was the one that had to be there to help calm, to soothe, to get me grounded. Well, Chico alleviates her part of her responsibility. She no longer has to do that because I have Chico here to help ground me, whether it's a lick, whether it's a jump up on me. I have this amazing animal here to say, hey, you know what, Allan? It's okay, brother, I'm right here. And it helps bring me back to earth and get out of my head and just get back into the present.
Well, and from what I hear, you help ground Chico as well, because while you've been out on this run, he's been a little out of sorts waiting for you to come home, and I think he's very glad you're back.
Yeah, I think so, and I mean, we're here, we're calm, and I think that yeah.
Does he run with you now down to Victoria?
You know what, he's going to stay with me, yes. He's being shunned.
For more information on Wounded Warrior Run BC for 2016, go online. You can track the runner's progress there. And your buddy's home now, isn't he, Chico? Yeah, he's all home now.